Welcome to Cedarville. Oh, I don't have my mic attached. Welcome to Cedarville, California. This is a neat little, nice little town. Small little farming, agricultural town. Beautiful here. We've got the majestic mountains here in the background with snow-capped mountains. So this is a good place to stay for the night. Had no troubles at all here. So we're going to make the voyage over the mountain here, over the mountain pass. And never went this way before, so I don't know how it's going to be, but I know the road's clear of no snow or anything like that, so we should be good to go. Let's get this old beast fired up, shall we? All right. $35 out. Doing some checks here, a little pre-trip inspection. Oh, I got my blocks I got to pick up. Leveling blocks was a little bit high on one side. One thing you always want to check on a fifth wheel. You always want to make sure that your pin is all the way in. Nobody like pulled it out or anything. So really important to check on a fifth wheel all the time. Anytime you're unattended to the vehicle, you always want to check that out. Give it a once over. All right, we're looking good to go. Let's do this. Sleepy little town, but it's beautiful out here. Oh, is it ever beautiful? I don't think there's a place in Northern California that isn't beautiful. I mean, every beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but there's just something special. I mean, like this area here, you have the like farming prairie lands just butted up with the mountains here. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's incredible. Very few places in the United States are like this. I mean, it's just unique in its own way, its own beauty. Yeah, I kind of always think it would be neat to live live kind of out here. I think it would be fun to, for like a little while, maybe just to see what it's like living in a kind of a place like this, But I haven't been all over the United States. I hear Wyoming is beautiful, Colorado. Geez, America has just got a lot of little, just beautiful places. So get out there and check it out, and explore and see for yourself. That's pretty cool. The last two cars that have passed me have waved. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like seeing that. That's a good sign, when you're in a place where people are really friendly. The Modoc National Forest. Yeah, I haven't really explored the Modoc. There's several national forest areas in Northern California. I mean, this is a great place to explore, if you have a truck camper or a smaller kind of RV, truck camper, van, car, whatever, or just like a little 4x4 Toyota pickup with a camper shell on the back. I mean, you can go out and into the backcountry and probably disappear for a while. Be hard to do with this fifth wheel. But yeah, it's incredible. Just how beautiful it is here. The canyons and the trees and the smell and the different seasons, and I know in the fall here, it's just November is incredible here. The smell in the air. So we're just trucking here, doing about 33 miles an hour. Third gear, maybe second gear. Just taking it easy here, letting the engine and transmission do the work. This engine likes to pull, or likes to, you know, it likes a good pull, good climb. You just gotta, you know, it's not gonna do 50. It's gonna get the job done at a much slower speed, which makes it great, because then you get time to take in the sights and the seas here. Get to really take it all in, and just makes for a much more enjoyable drive. Yeah, it's just bare and wet. .33 degrees. Nice little drive. Oh, my electric fan is kicking on. The clutch fan, not electric fan, clutch fan. There we go, there's a little bit of snow. Clutch fan's kicking on. I haven't had any troubles with overheating since I replaced the clutch fan. Got one car behind me. Sign said chains required, so I don't have any chains. But not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going here. Got limited slip rear differential with this truck.
Wow, I think we're through the worst of it. Well, I learned my lesson. This is typically not the conditions I want to drive in it with this truck. So, and I didn't have any chains, so I need to have some chains with me at all times. Just one pair for the drives. I wasn't expecting the highway to be like this. I thought it was going to be bare, dry, but I spun out a little bit climbing. Just a couple places, just a little bit. Hope you guys can learn something from this. So it went smooth. These dualies, you know, these two-wheel drive. I mean, I've got weight in the back, but which, you know, I wouldn't have tackled this without weight in the back. But yeah, I typically don't like driving this truck over in those kind of conditions, just because it's two-wheel drive. And if I had chains, I would have been more than confident with chains. And I've driven two-wheel drive trucks with chains, and they do just fine with traction and braking. This is kind of one of these type of things where, you know, I do not want the worst possible outcome. Okay, what's that? Like running off the road, having to get towed, and, you know, just, I don't want to have to deal with that. So that's why I'm a little uneasy. I was uneasy because, you know, it's just the risks are high in that situation. Looks like we're home free. Right on. Just maintain a safe speed. That's the key in this weather conditions. When you go too fast and it gets away from you, you're asking for a wreck. Run off the road, you know. Drop it in third gear and just let her cruise. About 35 here, 35 miles an hour. Still got some patches of ice on the road, so I'm just concerned. This kind of an instance, I'm concerned about stopping. You know, if I had to stop, I needed to give myself plenty of time, and that's why you get going too fast, you know. And then with the trailer, you know, locking up the trailer brakes, that kind of a thing, you got to be careful with that. I'm actually going to slow down a little bit here, drop it back into second gear. Like I said, I don't want to deal with the worst possible outcome. I mean, none of us do, but that's what's going through my brain in these kind of conditions with my particular setup that I have with trailer. You know, you got to be concerned. You have to be cautious about just like on a hard brake, you know, locking up the trailer brakes or the trailer fishtailing, and, you know, a lot of stuff can go wrong really fast. So that's why speed is your friend. Slow is better. Slow is better. Slow is better. Always go slower. And if you got people behind you, just let them pass you. Hopefully they won't they won't rear end you. But if they do, it's good. They're going to be at fault if they rear end you. Woo! All right. I'm glad that's over with, guys. Oh man, I don't like those kind of conditions, and especially with a pass that I've never driven over before, and I don't understand the road. I don't understand the twists and the turns, and that was 6%, so which was only for 3 miles, which was good. But this was probably, for this to occur, this is probably a good pass for this to happen. And so this was a good learning experience for me. And you know, that's kind of how it goes in life. It's like we have these experiences that happen, and that's what teaches us the lesson that whatever we needed to learn, whether it's I needed to carry chains with me, I needed to do more research, like I needed to really, because last night I did look at the cameras, and the cameras where it showed the pavement was bare and dry. So I did check the cameras before I embarked on this direction. But still, yet there was places where there was plenty of compact snow and ice on the road. So anyways, these are the things that and this is what I love this. I love these experiences in life because these are the greatest teachers. The greatest teachers are these little experiences that we have in our lives that teach us the most valuable lessons that we need to learn.